During the Cold War, the United States first recognized the importance of the marine environment and marine acoustic intelligence in anti-submarine warfare. So to serve the construction of the battlefield, the US Navy has built special ocean surveillance ships and oceanographic survey ships. These two types of ships quickly became their secret weapons to maintain its maritime superiority globally. The US-built ocean surveillance ships are equipped with the strategic class towed array sonar system. It can detect and track submarines at very low frequencies, even covering areas that fixed underwater sensors can't reach. Currently, the US Navy has 5 ocean surveillance ships in 2 classes. 4 are the Victorious class, including USNS Victorious, Tagos 19, USNS Able, Tagos 20, USNS Effective, Tagos 21, and USNS Loyal, Tagos 22, plus the USNS Impeccable, Tagos 23. These 5 ships are subordinate to the US Military Sealift Command, MIC, and they collect anti-submarine information and send it directly to the Pacific Fleet and the Atlantic Fleet. For oceanographic survey ships, the Navy has built 7 Pathfinder Class 1s, including USNS Pathfinder takes 60, USNS Summer takes 61, and others like Bonnage and Hansen, etc. They are also under the MIC, and they travel the globe doing tasks like hydrographics, marine physics, and mapping hydrography. They provide environmental forecasts for anti-submarine missions, maps for safe sailing, and key ocean data to build better Navy weapons, etc. Since 2012, the 5 active surveillance ships have focused on the Western Pacific, mainly on the South China Sea, the East China Sea, and the sea areas to the east of Taiwan Island. During their activities, they merely rely on bases or ports like Japan's Sasebo and Yokosuka, the Philippines Subic and Singapore Semboan, to refuel, fix up, and swamp crews. However, these maritime eyes are starting to fail. In recent years, the United States tried to send more spying ships, but worked them too hard, resulting in these Navy ships being fully tired. By 2025, only 2 surveillance ships and 2 survey ships were deployed in the South China Sea, sticking to the triangle area between the Paracel Island, Spratly Island, and the Bashi Channel, and the east-west channel of the South China Sea. Compare with 706 ship days of activities of their ship in the South China Sea in 2024. In 2025, that was significantly dropped, only about 157 ship days in the region, among which USNS Victorious was the most active, with activity lost in 49 ship days. Nearly half of 2025 was spent in spare. Most of the time, surveillance ships are docked in Yokosuka. In March, 5 of them once collectively burst in Yokohama, showing that these ships are overboarded. And the center of the survey ship activity is also transferred to the North Pacific, near the Korean Peninsula. Another problem is the aging status of their ships. By 2025, most of the survey ships and 4 surveillance ships are 30 years old or more and are facing decommissioning. Take the USNS Impeccable. Its main propulsion system may have serious problems and even cannot move on its own. According to the Navy's annual plan for construction of Navy vessels for fiscal year 2025, USNS Victorious will retire in 2029 with other ships within 10 years. So the US Navy decided to build 7 new ships. In 2021, they allocated $3.7 billion to build Tagos 25 surveillance ship. It is a small waterplane catamaran design equipped with an ANUWQ-2 surveillance towed arrow sensor system, measuring 109.5 meters in length and 31.8 meters in width. It's larger and faster than the in-service Tagos ships and can fit 64 crew. For a propulsion system, the ship will be equipped with 4 electric motors, 2 fixed-pitch propellers, and 2 bow thrusters, powered by 3 diesel generators and 1 general gas turbine. But a June 2025 report from the Government Accountability Office, GAO, states that the contractor's progress on the ship is way behind schedule. By February 2025, the functional design was only 20% complete, far below the contract requirement. It be 100% complete to start construction. For survey ships, the US Navy expected upgrades. In August 2021, Halter Marine Corporation won a contract to build a survey ship Take 67 for the US Navy. It will be the 8th ship of the Pasana class. The Poseidon is a multitasker that can perform a variety of operations, including hydrographic service of unknown areas, and gathers data on how the water from surface to floor interacts with sound waves. In general, the US Navy Oceanographic Surveillance and Survey Force is in transition. Old ships leaving, new ones not ready. The United States tries to re-establish its global hydrographic surveillance advantage with new Pathfinder-class construction and new surveillance ship construction programs. But the biggest variable is their extremely depressed shipbuilding industry. It is still great uncertainty about whether these new ships in these programs will be ready for service on schedule, and whether the US can hold on its advantage. Only time will tell.